Hello y'all, this is RJ here in Reidsville, Georgia. Here at Tattnall County, Georgia Veterans Park. Reidsville, Georgia is just a town of a few thousand folks, and that is the county courthouse there in the background. You're here in this Veterans Park maintained by the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars. I want to share with you this Confederate memorial right here, and also share with you a few severely damaged and destroyed memorials that I believe are the remnants of the massive hurricane and the storms, tornado that came through this area. But first I'll share with you this right here. Dedicated to the Confederate soldiers and families of Tattnall County, Georgia, for their service to the Confederate States of America, 1861 to 1865. Fighting for truth can never be wrong. God grant them eternal peace. This is erected by the Tattnall Invincible Camp at 154 Reidsville, Georgia. Sons of Confederate Veterans back in 2010. Appreciate that. You see on here the seal of the Confederacy with George Washington featured right in the middle. Patterned after the statue there is Richmond, Virginia. You see on all sides those who served and those who died. There's a star that indicates all those soldiers that died during the war. And of course there are many of them. This includes Company K and Company H and Company B, Company G, Company D, and all these names over here. Really nice display. I love it when counties do this. Thank you to the SEV for providing these memorial walls here. I'm going to share with you a couple memorials that were severely damaged or destroyed. And I'm only speculating, but I believe there was a large tree right here. It kind of looks like there was something here. And it looks like it may have just plowed right through this war memorial right here. This was dedicated to those who served in 1898, in the war in 1898. As you can see right here, it broke this massive granite slab right in half and knocked it off the base and broke it right in half. Just amazing how much force it must have taken to do that. See over here, this slab was to those dedicated to who served in World War I, and that one managed to avoid any destruction. But this right here, those dedicated to World War II, is right here laying a good 20 feet from the base. What keeps me scratching my head is how in the world did this massive, heavy slab get pulled over here? And perhaps it was a tornado that actually removed it from the base and moved it a good 20 feet away. As you can see, it's all broken to pieces right here. Quite extraordinary the force that would have taken to actually remove this heavy piece of granite from a space that was right here. Amazing. See bricks, engraved bricks down here as well. So quite extraordinary. Now we make a transition over here to share with you one of the other memorials that were removed. This one thankfully was left untouched. This is dedicated to Korea veterans. This one over here dedicated to Vietnam veterans. This one over here dedicated to the Middle East wars, including Desert Storm and Afghanistan, Iraqi freedom. Now we make a transition over here. Here in Reidsville, Georgia, where it's a very rainy day. It's supposed to be raining all day long, so I had to readjust my plans. Thankfully, the SEV and the UDC have made more than just markers for the Confederate veterans, but also veterans of many other wars. I've been to many other monuments and memorials that were provided and dedicated by the UDC or the SEV to veterans of other wars, including World War I, World War II, Spanish-American War, and so forth. And that includes this one right here. The War of 1812, and the names of those who served in the War of 1812. a monument erected by the Tattnall Invincible Camp, the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Now another one that was pushed over right here. Another memorial, in this case, all those who served in the American Revolution. In honor of these soldiers and patriots who came to Tattnall County after helping to establish the nation through their service in the American Revolution. You can see it was erected back in 2012 by the Sons of Confederate Veterans. And it says research was conducted by Ann Morris Caswell and Mark Baxter. Appreciate them doing that. But as you can see, it was completely knocked right off of its base. But thankfully it hasn't been broken up like the other ones, so this one can be restored, thankfully. I believe they all can be at some point, but those require more effort, and some are more damaged than others. So leaving this with you today, once again from here in Tattnall County. You can see the Tattnall County Courthouse in the background. At this Veterans Memorial Park in Reidsville, Georgia. Take care, y'all.